The Cooker, Feathers McGraw, Preston the Dog, Victor Quatermain and Philip, Pyella Bakewell. Wallace and Gromit has had so many iconic villains, and chances are if you were to think of one, it would be one of those names. And if you were to ask me not too long ago, I too would have only known those names. That's because until then, I had never thought to explore other, lesser seen Wallace and Gromit media. This was until I was rewatching Curse of the Were-Rabbit with some friends whilst in Cornwall, and got to talking about the more obscure characters, you know, the likes of Mrs. Mulch and Mr. Growbag. Then I decided to look at Wikipedia to see if I could find any other wacky characters, and I found several names that I had never heard of before. But there was one in particular that stood out to me. The name Bill Cheesy Cheeseman. No, that's not an Italian brain rot character, that is an actual character from Wallace and Gromit, but not one of the movies you may have seen. As soon as I saw such an amazing name, I just knew I had to learn more about who Bill was, and in doing so, I ended up learning of the Wallace and Gromit comics and graphic novels. The one I started with, and now the one that means most to me, was Wallace and Gromit Curse of the Ramsbottoms. A story which not only introduces Bill Cheesy Cheeseman, but also an amazing villain I had never heard of. Curse of the Ramsbottoms was a 1998 graphic novel by Tristan Davies and Nick Newman. The story was never released alone, instead being paired with an even crazier Wallace and Gromit adventure, The Lost Slipper. Believe it or not, that story is actually a time travel adventure, and if I ever do a sequel to this video, you bet that's the story I'm going to cover.